joining us on another episode of Get to Know Something Special we are doing here at Calvary Students for our youth. And today I have with me Nathan Gamber. Nathan, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to those who are watching?
Hello, I'm Nathan Gamber. I'm 14. I normally go to Ashland Middle School.
What grade are you in at the middle school?
I'm in 8th.
8th grade. All right. So going to the middle school, relatively newer school here in Ashland. Do you have a favorite subject in school?
I like history.
History. All right. Do you have a least favorite subject?
Probably reading because my teacher. I do not like that teacher.
So that's an interesting dynamic because most people who like history enjoy reading.
Yeah, I like to read, but it's just like this class. I don't know. This one for this year. It's just
Okay. All right. I get you. So you are an Ashland Arrow, and as an Arrow, what if anything are you doing extracurricular? Any sports at all?
not this year. I normally do track.
Okay. All right. So of course not this year because nobody's doing track this year. What do you normally participate in track?
The throwing events.
Okay. All right. Cool stuff. So having done that, how long have you, aside from not participating this year, how long have you been doing that?
Well, last year was the first year I could do it.
Okay.
Track it. Ashland, so.
Got it. Anything else as far as extracurricular that you're involved in at school?
Not this year.
All right. I get it. What about special interest? Do you have maybe any hidden talents? Do you play any instruments? Is there something that you're hiding from everybody that people may not know about Nathan Gamber?
Not really.
You're an open book,
Nope.
man. Everybody knows everything about you. All right, Nathan. Well, how long have you been attending Calvary Baptist Church?
For 4.5, 5 years.
All right, 4.5, 5 years, and knowing what grade you're in now, going back 4 years. So you were then involved not only in our youth ministry, but you have been involved in some of our children's ministries as well. Do you have something that stood out to you as far as our children's ministries? What was your favorite time while you were in our children's ministries?
Probably Awana.
Awana, and that would have been, I'm guessing, TNT for you when you were involved in Awana. What was your favorite part about Awana? You had lesson time, you've got game time, and you've got verse time.
Probably the game time.
Of course. Do you have a favorite game?
I like dodgeball.
Of course. Those are the most boom, down to earth answers. I liked game time. I liked dodgeball. All right. What about youth? What's your favorite part about being in youth?
Well, I really like the all-nighter. That was like the best event we've had.
Everybody really enjoys the all-nighter and all the different events we do during that. That's a favorite for sure. Are you at all involved in any ministries here at the church?
Yeah, I help in some of the classes.
Some of the kids' classes, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The 4s and 5s and the 2s and 3s occasionally.
Okay. If you had a preference between those two, working with 4s and 5s or working with 2s and 3s, which class would you rather be in?
I don't know. Maybe the 2s and 3s because they're more easygoing. They just sit there and play with toys.
That's a good answer. Many people, as I ask that question, they say the 4s and 5s. And so you said 2s and 3s, but you gave a good reason to say 2s and 3s. I'm right there on that level. I understand that. Here's a toy, or hey, let's watch Veggie Tales, right? I totally have an understanding for that. Now, speaking of that age frame, you yourself, you have a couple younger siblings, one that would be in that age frame. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your family? Go ahead. Obviously, you start with your parents, and then after your parents, go in age of all the siblings.
Okay. So my daddy's the oldest. He's 2 years older than my mom. And then it's my little brother Timmy. He's 10. Yeah. And my little sister, she's 3.
Okay. All right. And I'm assuming you come in between Timmy and your
Yeah.
mom. That's where you fall.
hmm
Putting the pieces of the puzzle together here. All right. How is that dynamic having a 10-year-old brother? You guys get along pretty well?
Oh, for the most part.
All right. And then you add into the dynamic a much younger sister. Do you guys get along well? I know that's a weird question to ask, but do you guys get along well?
Yeah. Yep. All you
She's
really just have to do is go bring her outside to swing or something, and she's fine.
all right. She is, from what you just said, she's the only girl in the family, and she's also the youngest. So is she the princess? Does she have everybody wrapped around her finger?
Yeah, basically.
Including you?
Uh, sometimes, but sometimes I just don't feel like going outside to swing with her. Just want to sit down.
I get it. I understand. Any special interest as far as, I don't know, if I'm not mistaken, are you a big video gamer?
Yeah, I like video games, and I like shoes. Shoes are
Shoes.
good. Yeah.
Preferred brand of shoe. What is it?
Hmm. Probably Nike.
Just Nike. We're not talking Air Jordans or.
Or uh, I like SBs better than most of them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I get that. Do you collect shoes?
Well, I would, but I don't have a cash inflow, so it's sort of
Yeah.
hard to collect shoes without cash.
Yeah, because shoes are relatively expensive. And kind of into games, what is your preferred gaming console?
Um, it just depends. Like Xbox and PS4, they have some pretty good exclusive games. So just depends on what I want to play. But
You have,
me personally, I have an Xbox.
okay. Do you have a favorite gaming console let's go back through the history of gaming consoles. Do you have a favorite one that stands out you really like to
Hmm.
play?
Well, sort of. Like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1, those are like my first consoles I had. So those, like, they have some good games on them that I like to play.
Yeah, playing some of those older ones. I get it. It's nostalgia and going back to that. So those are some of your interests, some of your hobbies. As we look at your interest, take into consideration some of your hobbies. What do you think? I know you're young. This is a ways off yet, but what are you thinking as far as a career choice for your life?
Well, I don't really know. Maybe business and technology stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and that would play into some technology and all that, play into some of the video games and what have you. Have you given any consideration as far as won't you do any kind of college?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to college.
All right. So that, like, you don't even know yet what you're going for, but yes, I'm going.
hmm
So that begs this question. Are you thinking you'll stay local, close to home, or are you looking to broaden your horizons?
I want to get out of Ohio.
Okay.
Cold and boring.
It's cold and boring. So what are we thinking? South, out west? Just
Uh, Probably more Florida area.
okay. All right. Wherever there's palm trees, that's where you want to be. I got it. Well, having come to Calvary for several years now, if I can ask you this question, and please go ahead and give your answer, and then I will ask a follow-up question. Do you know the Lord as your Savior?
Yes.
You do. Great. That's awesome. Good to hear. Nathan, would you share with those who are watching how that came to be, if you will, your
hmm
testimony of when you trusted Christ?
So I was 5 or 6. I don't remember exactly, but it was after my great grandpa like I was pretty close to him, had passed away. And it was like a night after we got back from his funeral. And I was talking to my mom laying down in my bed how I would be able to see him again. And she led me to the Lord.
Awesome. So about 5, maybe 6 years old.
Hmm.
And that is one of the things, a very common verse in Scripture, Romans 8:28, for we know that all things work together for good. And in that situation, not necessarily the best of situations, you lost a loved one, but God took that in your life and used it for you specifically to bring you to salvation. So that's pretty neat to see. Be it that you were 5 or 6, that's pretty young. Have you, since that time, now in your teens, have you ever battled with questions or doubt regarding your salvation?
Not really, because I had like family members that are in the service and they like helped back it up and everything.
Good. That's really good. And so just having that decision made, I'm not going to waver from it. I know that it's settled, and I have that. Great. What about any favorite Bible stories or a Bible character?
Well, I like Samson and well, Sodom and Gomorrah. That was a pretty nice one.
Yeah, that one, a lot happened in that story.
Yeah, I'd say those two are like my favorites.
Okay. All right. What about, do you have a favorite speaker or a favorite pastor from those that you've heard?
Probably Skelly.
Yeah, Pastor Skelly. I enjoy hearing him as well. He's one of my favorites. All right, good. So those are some of the spiritual things. Let me ask this question. This is a big one. If you could pick one of all the lessons that you have learned in life through the last 14 years, life lessons, what's one lesson in your life you wish you would have learned earlier?
Probably that money isn't free. Work for it.
Yeah.
Do it right away.
Yeah, those are good life lessons. Money is not free. When you get it, you don't have to spend it immediately. Okay, good. All right, let me ask you some of what are your favorites, and we'll go through some of these. Do you have a favorite snack?
I like Doritos.
Ooh, what is your favorite Dorito?
It's between Cool Ranch and the sweet spicy chili.
Yeah, that one right there, that's my favorite right now. I'm really all about that one. Do you have a favorite candy bar?
Probably Three Musketeers.
All right. Do you have a favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorites. What's your favorite color?
My favorite colors, I have two. Mine are red and black.
Oh, all right. All right. So you should be maybe a Crestview Cougar. It's all right though. Here's one I like to ask sometimes. Do you have in your mind and in your life, do you have a dream car?
Well, it's between a Corvette or a Camaro.
Okay. All right. So you should buy one of each and make a hybrid.
Obviously.
There, that's easy. That easy solution.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna bear with me. Imagine we hop in the car and we're driving and we go to Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
We pull up to the drive-through speaker there, and I look at you and say, "All right, Nathan, what are you gonna order?"
I would probably say two Cool Ranch Dorito Crunch tacos and pink Starburst slushy. If they
Ooh,
still have those there.
yeah, yeah. All right, mixing it up a bit on the drink. I like it. Good. But I got to tell you, 2 Cool Ranch tacos, I mean, that's not a lot of food. You sure that's it?
Hmm.
Like if we're talking
No, I
about,
don't think
I'll say,
that's
think
right
about
now.
it for a moment. Just think about it because I'll place my order. I'll take a number 7 with a soft taco and a Baja Blast.
Hmm.
All right, Nathan, what else are you getting? Anything else? You want anything else?
No, I'd be fine with that.
All right. And then we pull through to the
Oh,
window. Oh,
yeah.
hold on. I'm putting it in reverse. We're going back to the speaker.
A cheesy gordita crunch.
There it is. Sorry, left that off the order. And then they'd say, here's your new total. Go ahead and pull forward, and we pull forward. Good. All right. You got it. Last one. Do you have a dream vacation?
A dream vacation. It's either Hawaii and sit out on the beach or something and hang out, or Florida, hang out on the beach in the sun, and then go
Again,
right
back
off.
to the palm trees. Wherever there's palm trees is where Nathan wants to be. Good, man. Awesome. Well, Nathan, I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview, man. It has helped me get to know you a little bit better. I hope that it has helped those watching get to know you a little bit better. But as I do with everyone at the close of an interview, do you have any closing remarks that you would like to say to those who may be watching this video?
No, not really.
All right. And that's okay. But definitely, I hope that you'll take the time to get to know Nathan a little bit better beyond just watching this video. Reach out to him, get to know him a little bit more. We're glad that he is a part of our Calvary Students, and we will hope to see you next time on our next episode of Get to Know.